beasties back. BT Montana was just the beginning, yet these beasties back. All lies on us, cause we destined for riches. We ain't stunting you niggas, and we don't fuck with you bitches, nah.
Guys, I want to give you a quick video. I was just sitting here and someone sent me this video of the Hebrew Israelites. And you guys know I'm halfway cool with them and halfway not. Like some of the stuff I can rock with and some of the stuff I can't. Well, I saw a video of theirs and I can definitely rock with this one. In this video, it shows how black women go from being self-righteous to self-absorbed. All in one sentence. All in one little time period. The woman in this video starts off by saying, "Hey, check it out. Please don't curse around my daughter." But then see what happens when the Hebrew Israelites don't acquiesce.
Say again. You know what? Can you take yourself to another street corner so your daughter ain't got to hear what I gotta say?
That's right.
Can you do that? You know why? Because you know what your problem is with you, Negro? What I'm saying is the same thing being said on your radio 24 hours a day. Do you turn off the TV? Do you turn off the TV while Lil Wayne is talking about making your daughter a whore? Do you turn it off? Do you turn it off then? Do you turn off the radio when all that evil is going on then? Well, listen, you keep doing it then. And while you're at it, stop smoking, okay? Stop showing your daughter that too. Because it's a sin against God. That's why. And while you're at it, learn how to dress and cover yourself up. You understand? Before you come and tell me what the hell I should be saying.
That's right.
The problem with you black women, man, you ready to check a black man, but you ain't ready to do what the Lord said. And listen, I'm tired of talking to you black men. Should you be saying that in front of your daughter? Wait a minute. Should you be saying fuck me in front of your daughter? Oh, now it don't matter. Now it don't matter. Oh, now it don't matter. She gonna tell me watch my mouth, and then she gonna come out with her mouth right after it. You know why? Because you black women are monsters. You are the evilest thing on the face of this earth. You are proud, and you are dumb, and you are ignorant, and you destroy your very own children, man. Don't blame me for your child's destruction. You are the problem for your child. You gonna tell me, can I not say that on that corner? And the minute I don't agree with you, you're gonna curse out like crazy in front of your very own daughter. But meanwhile, a minute ago, you was acting like you were so concerned with what your daughter hear. What you really concerned with is you don't want a black man standing up in the power and the strength that he ought to stand up with. That's what you really hate. You're really cursing me out not because you give a damn about what your daughter hear. You cursing me out because you don't want a black man to be strong and tell you to shut your damn mouth. That's what you don't want. You don't want a black man to tell you that you black women gonna stop being nasty whores in America. You're gonna stop spreading AIDS in Washington, D.C. You're gonna learn to cover up your funky behinds in America. You don't want nobody to tell you that. So then guess what? Then it don't matter what your daughter hear then, right? Then you can curse me out to the top of the sky. All of a sudden, first is, oh, brother, can you stop saying that in front of my daughter? The minute I don't agree with her, now she ready to curse all in front of her damn daughter. Because she didn't give a damn about what her daughter saw. She just give a damn about me saying something against the evil of this place. You know why? Because this sister know that she got sins that I'm touching on. And she don't want them sins to be brought out. She knows she's an evil Christian monster, and she's doing all kind of evil in them churches, brother. You understand? I'll bet you she go to church and come right out of here on a Friday night with them tight-ass pants on, dressed like a damn $2 hoe. And meanwhile, she want me to watch what I'm saying. You black women, you gonna find out something. There's a new breed of black men being born in America. And this new breed of black men, they ain't taking your bullshit no more, okay? Okay? They gonna shovel it right back to you, dumbass black women. The ones of you that think you gonna come out. Don't everybody respect you, black women. They sing songs about you, make a diva out of you, tell you the world revolves around you, and don't nobody tell you the truth about you, and that's why you end up like whores. That's why you end up with no man. That's why you end up 40 years old in the church with no goddamn man and a house full of damn children. Because you don't learn the golden rule of being a black woman. You black women want to know the golden rule of being a black woman? Shut your goddamn mouth. That's the golden rule of being a black woman. There's a new breed of black man that's coming up in the earth. And they ain't sitting up there letting you curse them out every minute. You black men get scared of the black woman when she start cursing you out. And brother, you brothers know you under child support. Some of you taking care of kids that ain't yours. Women lying. What do you think Maury Povich is a multi-millionaire for? From these black women getting on Maury Povich and putting kids on brothers that don't belong on them. And they be knowing they've been a disgusting whore. They be knowing they've been that. And turn around and put it on them brothers. Instead of telling me to watch what I'm saying, why don't you cover up your funky behind, man? Why don't you do yourself and your daughter a favor? Why don't you teach your daughter a lesson, man? You teach her that a woman shouldn't dress like a goddamn hooker. Why don't you tell her that? Why don't you teach your daughter that it's not comely for a black woman to be smoking cigarettes? Why don't you do that, man? Instead of getting in my goddamn face. You black women, there's a new breed of black man coming. And he tired of listening to your mouth, man. He tired of you running off the damn chain with your garbage, man. Meanwhile, look at your sons and daughters. You get rid of a black man, and your sons grow up to be the worst criminals in the earth. We should tell a black woman, you know what? Maybe I'll shut my mouth and I keep my man. Maybe my son will grow up to be a decent human being. But not your loudmouth, disgusting bitches, man. Not you. Not you. And let me tell you black women something. You better remember, we from the streets, too. We from the goddamn streets like you are. You better remember that, man.
I'm sorry, guys, but I'm in 100% agreement with him. I've been saying it, and it literally sounded like I was listening to myself. I've been saying how black women's attitude, but I want you guys to notice that what happened to me today, if you will follow me on Instagram, is exactly what happens to most black men. And you black men can tell me and the world if I'm lying. Black women seem to get up in the morning looking to start trouble and start shit with people. And if they come in contact with people who don't want them around, well, that is more reason for them to do things like get up in your face, tell you they don't have to go nowhere, tell them fuck you, tell them you ain't shit. Oh, and it doesn't matter if their kid is in front of them. And like she said, it doesn't matter. Because her kid was there, it was okay now that she was cussing because everything she did was justified. The normal black woman thinks like this. They say, well, if I punch you in the face, it's justified, but if you punch me in the face, it's wrong. If I call you a punk-ass bitch, it's okay because you were acting like a punk-ass bitch. But if you call me a bitch, you don't know me like that. They can tell you about things you did wrong and how you could be a better person. When you tell them about themselves, they say you don't know my struggle and only God can judge me. At the end of the day, no matter what it is you do and no matter where you are, you can't ask a black woman a simple thing. Leave me alone. The Hebrew Israelites were correct when they said, well, you could take your daughter off of this corner if it bothered you that much because it is a public place and they do have a permit to be able to speak there. Now, he also had it correct when most black kids, as you see on Instagram and stuff where they're twerking to this nasty, disgusting music, they've already been subjected to that kind of language. I learned how to cuss the way that I cuss. Think about it. There was no men in my house. So how would I learn how to speak like this? All of the women spoke like this. Women are allowed to curse and sound like dudes, but dudes aren't allowed to sound like dudes because, well, we are subjugated by the women. That's one of the greatest things he said, and I talk about it all the time. Women only speak up when they think that men are speaking out. That's it. As long as men sit back and take the bull crap that women give them, then it's okay. He's right. There is a new breed of black man running around. Hopefully that breed of black man gets a spine, or at least a spine transplant. Because normally black men right now, they don't have it. They don't have the ability to stand up to black women. They're afraid that black women won't sleep with them. They're afraid that black women won't date them. The sad part is that most of the men who are speaking out are the ones who the black women just aren't dating. So they're just tired and they know they can't get the black women, so they're speaking out. That needs to change. What needs to change is this. The women need to start listening to the men, and the men need to start talking more to the women. Right now, we're just talking at each other. I'm a part of the talking at process. But for those who watch my live shows can tell you, it's completely different than my 10, 15-minute videos. When I only have 10, 15 minutes, I have an agenda to get across, and I'm not trying to be friendly. If you wanted to talk to me and have a real dialogue, you can tune into my show every Tuesday, Friday, and Sunday from 9 p.m. to 1 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Just go to my website. But you'll see things like this get worked out, like the guy who said he's going to kill me. That conversation was held one-on-one. After talking to him one-on-one, I was able to get him to understand where I'm coming from. And it was about his friend. So I would just hope that many of you would do the same thing. Learn how to talk things out before they get out of hand. But when it comes to these women, all they know how to do is show out. All they know how to do is act out in public. And when they see a man standing up being a man and asking for himself and his fellow brothers to be treated correctly and fairly, when he's calling out the BS of the black women, well, then there's a problem. And that's when they go off. And that's when they come the belligerent bitch that you see. The one that has no problem with leaving her kid up against the subway rail while she goes over and argue at a strange man about a topic that she's not going to change his mind within a few minutes. But black women don't care, because that was her opportunity for DNA. She'd already had the dick. That's why the poor little girl was sitting there looking like she was about to cry. Now she wanted the attention, and she got it, and she smoked, and she refused to leave, because black women refuse to leave. That's the sad part about the BT-1000. It can't be bargained with. It can't be reasoned with. It doesn't feel pity or remorse. It doesn't feel any fear. And it absolutely will not stop, ever, until you are dead. Black men, heed the words to the brother in the Hebrew Isrealite here. Everything he said here was 100% true. It doesn't matter if you agree with someone's stance or not. If they're right, they're right.
Beasties back, Beasties back. BT Montana was just the beginning, yeah, these Beasties back. All lies on us, cause we destined for riches. We ain't stunting you niggas, and we don't fuck with you bitches, nah.
Take it off. Baby, take it off.